more than yesterday.
I am so proud of you. You stick with that therapy, and you are going to be tearing this place up. Now, did that hurt?
Oh, no, I just want to get going.
You will, honey. An extra step today, another one tomorrow. Before you know it, you're going to be flying.
I better get you to therapy.
Okay.
Come on.
Bye. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Okay, let's go. All right.
Mrs. Spencer?
Oh, Dr. Hardy. How are you?
I've been better.
I'm sorry. Is there something I can do?
I think you've already done that.
Excuse me?
Well, let's see. One of our ambulances was missing for about 8 hours, although I think there was a report saying that it was speeding down Schuyler Avenue with a siren blaring. Then there's a bullet hole in my elevator, a body in the basement, and a young patient who was removed from the hospital without a doctor's release.
This may be very hard to believe, but I have an explanation for pretty much everything that you mentioned.
Well, first things first. Are you and Luke all right? It's like everywhere you and Luke go, chaos isn't too far behind.
Yes, I know. I just don't understand that. We're really very nice people.
And that's why I worry about you.
But I think it's safe to say that this recent trouble is really over now.
Did the good guys win?
I think so. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
And how's Lucky? I assume Amy was taking him for his physical therapy.
He's doing wonderfully.
Did it ever occur to you that he was removed from our care without a doctor's release?
Is that a problem?
Against all hospital rules.
His life was in danger.
I understand, but the fact remains he was due to be released anyway. It's just that it's very helpful to close out the paperwork.
Absolutely.
And do you feel he's safe at home?
Oh, there's no place safer. Really, this is the first chance that we've had to create sort of a normal life for him. This is a real home for him in Port Charles.
It's been a while for you, too, hasn't it? I mean, a real home.
Yes. But, my son has been such a good sport about this, and he is so incredibly bright. You know that when we were up in Canada, he was able to go to the same school for a few consecutive years, and he just excelled.
And how has he gotten his education otherwise?
Well, when he can't go to formal school, we do home teaching.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that?
Oh, Lucky makes it a real pleasure, and I love learning things. Actually, I've been thinking about maybe going back to school myself. At PCU.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
What subject?
Social work. I've just taken a few courses over the years, and I don't know, I was thinking maybe I'd go for a degree.
What a wonderful idea.
You really think so?
Absolutely. You have such a big heart, Laura, so much to offer. How many credits do you need?
Well, that depends. You see, a lot of the courses that I took were under assumed names, so I'm still not sure that I could get those credits transferred. But, I actually already did some volunteer casework when I was up in Canada. And then I found out that PCU gives credit for life experience. So, actually, if I could just sort of sort through the confusion of all my aliases, I could get through this fairly quickly.
Well, I must tell you, PCU does have a wonderful social science department.
I'll need a letter of recommendation. I was hoping maybe that you'd write one for me.
Of course, of course.
Oh, thank you.
And you know who else you might want to talk to? Gail Bowen. She's teaching over there. You get her recommendation, I think it'll be a cinch.
You think she'd do that?
Without a doubt.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't tell you how good it feels to have friends to turn to.
Oh, I'm only glad I'm able to help.
Thanks. By the way, my son really loved running the siren on that ambulance.
Now you're pushing it.
I am not kidding. He was doing laps like Mark Spitz. His therapist is so impressed with him.
We all are. Amy, listen, do you know how to get in touch with Gail Baldwin? I know she splits her time between here and the university, and I really want to have a meeting with her.
No problem. I'll call her after.
I can do that.
That's okay. I miss getting to do things for my sister.
Really? Well, I was having things done.
Just kidding. Yes, it's
You're intact.
Shouldn't I be?
You know, I probably shouldn't say this to an adult woman, but you scared the pants off of me.
Oh, yeah, it was awful, but we're fine.
Laura, this whole place was turned upside down with hoodlums that were dead and unconscious, and you and Lucky were nowhere to be found.
We managed to get out. I'm sorry we worried you. I really am.
Laura,
Yeah?
Gail's in session right now, but she can see you as soon as she's done. And if my nephew is done before that, I will take care of him for you.
You're the perfect aunt.
Thanks, but be careful. I have a little competition around here.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that I'm delighted that you're going to see Gail, because after everything that's happened to you guys, I was actually going to suggest it myself.
You were?
Yeah, because it's nuts for you and Luke to try to handle everything. It's too much chaos. It's too disruptive for the family.
I'm not seeing Gail professionally. I just want to get advice from her about classes at PCU, that's all.
Laura, she's a great family therapist, and if you don't like her, I can get you somebody else.
I'm sure that she is. This one is under control, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's probably pointless for me to suggest bringing Sean back into the circle here.
You really just want to fix everything, don't you?
Well, I can't help it. It's a character flaw. I'm sorry. I like to take care of my family and my friends.
Well, maybe you should talk to Gail about that. I mean, I hear she can cure just about anything.
Touche.
I'm sorry. That's what I do when I'm backed into a corner. You might be right. It's just that I have faith in Luke. I believe that he can make things right for us. And you know what? The worst is over now.
And how many times have you thought that? And I'm thinking about Lucky.
You don't have to manage this one for us, okay?
Oh, you're right. Sorry. You know, I am a control freak.
Maybe just a little. I appreciate your concern. I really do, but you've got to stop that.
Okay. You know what you can't stop me from doing, though? Is worrying about you.
Okay. I guess that means that you love us. That really means a lot.